Xiaomi had a blast in 2016, selling out more than 3.6 million Redmi Note 3 units. To start off 2017, they had the successor to the Redmi Note 3, the Redmi Note 4. Hi, what's up YouTube? This is the full review of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4. To start off, here's what the device boasts of. You can have a look at the spec sheet. To start off with the display, the Redmi Note 4 sports a 1080p IPS LCD display with a pixel density of 401. The viewing angles are great, the colors are vibrant. You wouldn't notice a difference unless you keep it besides an AMOLED display. Excelling indoors, the display carried the same vividness outdoors. It was bright enough and readable under direct sunlight. MIUI comes with lots of customization. One of them is the reading mode. It gives a yellow tint to the screen, making reading a pleasant job under darkness. The screen is covered by a 2.5D glass, which curves at the corner, giving a smooth feel at the ends. But sadly, it doesn't have any Corning Gorilla Glass protection. So there goes your $100 in buying a tempered glass. If I say this is the best built Redmi phone ever, I would be doing totally justice to the phone. It feels nice in the hand. It doesn't slip out of your hands. The antenna bands to the top and bottom have a chrome finishing to it. You also have a rear fingerprint sensor. Talking about the fingerprint sensor, it's fast, it's accurate. On top of it, it also clicks photos on the tap. Onto the bottom, you have two speaker grills. One for the microphone and the other for the speaker. The speaker does get loud enough and has a subtle bass to it. Onto the middle sits the micro USB port. Although it does support fast charging, you don't get a fast charger within the box. Bloody cost cutting. Onto the left, you have the SIM tray. It's a hybrid SIM slot, so you get to use only two SIM cards at once, or a SIM and a micro SD card. You have the volume rocker and the power button to the right. You have the 3.5mm audio jack and the IR blaster at the top. Talking about the IR blaster, it does works pretty well. Now here's the Antutu benchmark score for you guys. Boasting a Snapdragon 625, which is a quad-core A53 Cortex chip built on 14nm process. It has a clock speed of up to 2.0 GHz. It still runs on MIUI 8 on top of Android Marshmallow. Sadly, no knockout out of the box, guys. The MIUI feels kinda childish to me. It has no app drawer. It feels nothing close to stock Android. Personally, I'm a stock Android fan. The UI feels fast, no lags. The switching between the app is terrific, absolutely snappy. But it has a lot of bloatware which you can't remove. And even if I clear all the apps out of the memory, the system still manages to use 1.5 GB of RAM. The phone handles all the abuse pretty well. Here the Adreno 506 GPU comes into play. It might not be the fastest, but it's efficient. If you play at normal resolution 30 FPS, no matter whatever games you throw at it, it handles them all pretty well. No frame drops, no lagginess, and even after hours of gaming, there were no signs of device overheating. The battery went well. With my normal usage, I could get through the day with still 30% of charge remaining. Well, that was expected from a Snapdragon 625, but a fast charger in the box would be much appreciated. Coming on to the camera part, the UI is simple, minimalistic. The macro shots turned out pretty well. A nice background blur effect, good color reproduction, good detail. I personally quite liked the macro shots. Having an f2.0 aperture, it was able to take good bokeh shots. The subject came out pretty well, the background was blurred. Overall, nice bokeh effect. However, when there was no subject in the frame, there was a hint of noise creeping in. But still, the colors were good. In indoor lighting conditions, the color reproduction was good. Slight amount of noise, but acceptable. The colors turned out pretty well. As you can see, you can distinguish the blues between them. However, the low light performance was poor. Too much noise creeping in. It's always been the problem with mid-range cameras. There was trouble focusing on the subject, but yeah, acceptable on a 13,000 phone. The video part was quite a bummer. The focusing was quick, but the video had a green tint to it. I understand that the background was green, but still, it didn't look natural. Moreover, Snapdragon 625 supports 4K recording, but the Redmi Note 4 comes only with a Full HD recording. It has slow motion and time lapse. Also, the manual mode didn't have much controls. Moving on to the front camera, the selfies were good. The photo was on a slight cooler side. The skin tone was good. The dynamic range was okay. The front camera, however, is an improvement from the Redmi Note 3. Considering the MIUI, the 3GB and the 4GB variant is a good buy at this price point. But if you are coming from the Redmi Note 3, no, it's not a worthy upgrade. Stick to the Note 3. So if you have made it so far in the video, thanks for watching guys. A like would mean a lot to us. Well, see you in the next one. Bye for now.